So the last new moon that we had was the Scorpio new moon, but it was a little transitional, and we had just the tip of Sag there on the end of it. And like I said in that one, I do believe it kind of had a connotation of us taking aim at that time. Now we're in our pure Sag Tears Day new moon energy, and it's full on. It's no transitional. There's no transitional thing here. This is our literal shot in the dark. We took our aim. Now we're shooting through the dark of the moon into our next progression, our next transition. We are going to start climbing the mountain as we move closer to Capricorn season. So this is gonna be a fun set of reads. I can feel it already. Pretty excited for it. Yeah.
Well, hello Libra, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. How's the Sagittarius new moon treating you? It's definitely been bringing lots of stuff up. Our attention right now is on what we're lacking. Five Pentacles, Five Wands. Fights and struggles about or with money. It is that time of year. Everyone's stressed out about money, and we're stressed out. We're just a little bit short with everyone around us. And it really feeds into that double energy, doesn't it? The more attention you spend, the more time you think about how you are lacking something or what you are lacking, the more frustrated and angry you become, the more likely you are to manifest fights and struggles within your day-to-day, which only continues that devil cycle of bad energy and juju and stuff. So, how can I help my Libras to pull themselves up out of this downward spiral of madness and mayhem? Team up with the right people and leave behind the things that are dragging you down. There are some things in our life, there are some people in our life, there are some structures and foundations that are valuable, but for the most part, most of these cups and places that we have been putting our energy, our attention, our thoughts, and our feelings, we need to walk away from. You need to walk away from that cycle of thinking about how little you have, about getting yourself angry and frustrated and letting yourself get carried away in the winds of those emotions. Those are all the things that are dragging us down further and further into hell. But if we walk away, take one valuable cup, maybe two, we can begin our work on something better, something a little less chaotic. I definitely have utilized the money comes easily and frequently mantra. You just kind of get yourself into that flow state, and it really works. And when it doesn't work, what I found was the reason it wasn't working is because I kept getting in these situations and scenarios where somebody would ask me for something that cost money, and I would say, well, I don't have. And the more that I said that, the angrier I would become at the fact that I had to even say that in the first place. Please stop asking me for things I don't have. And eventually, what I stopped doing is saying the phrase, I don't have. I won't even put the word at the end of the sentence anymore. We're done with that. It's not, I don't have, it's cash flow. Oh, you need me to buy this thing? Well, right now, cash flow. Right now, it's cash flow. The cash flows. That's all it is. It flows in, it flows out. I inhale, I exhale. Right now, we're on a big exhale. Cash flow. Cash flow. And that's just the magic that I am particularly working with when it comes to the lack mentality. And you can utilize this with anything. If you can change the words, change your intention, just lighten it. Make it a little bit lighter. Libra likes to be a big, strong wind, but sometimes you just gotta keep it light. It's okay. Remember to balance back out, Libras. We put too much time and energy into these negative things, you're only going to have the bad side of your scales. And that's just my personal advice there. Anything else for my Libras? Seven of Swords came out right on top of our Five of Wands and Eight of Cups. I don't know if this is deceitful energy coming from you or coming from another person, maybe people that we are fighting with. Maybe there is a leak somewhere where somebody is slipping in and taking from us, or perhaps at the same time or in reaction to such actions, what we might be thinking about doing is taking a few more of those cups than we really need or deserve, just to stick it in a little bit and twist the knife, right? But that's just a little bit more of that devil influence there for us. That's the devil working in your brain. You don't need to react to negative actions of others with your own negativity. There is a point and a level where you do need to square off with this devil and show him exactly what you're made of. But that doesn't mean giving in to the devil energy and taking more than what's yours, right? So on either side, both sides, the Chariot came out all the way over here. Put all of that stuff behind you. Put the devil behind you. Get thee behind me, Satan. Go. We are flying up out of this vibration because we know it's not good for us. We know it's not. Don't worry about taking more just to cause pain. All that's going to do is weigh down your ride. And you're not going to be able to get away fast enough if you weigh yourself down with too much treasure here. So, take the cup. One cup, maybe two. That's all you need. Keep it light, and you will move forward with great fiercity and strength. Yes. I don't know if I have anything else for my Libras. Isn't it funny how I stop putting limitations on things and all of a sudden they get a little bit shorter, a little bit easier? Isn't it funny how that happens? When you stop trying to put limitations on your surroundings, everything just starts to get a little bit easier and a little bit lighter. Start simple, start small. Take the few things that you have, that you need to start your new journey, to build your new temple, your new place in the world, and go fast. Remember, you cannot be weighed down right now by all of this toxic energy that is both coming in, that you are receiving, but also that you are putting out there in return. Watch that. Balance that out, and you're going to be golden. We have some good promise of really good starts, really good beginnings, and I can't wait to see you race towards those things. Thank you so much for your time, Libras. This was a fun read. It was interesting for sure. It definitely took a turn from my other two air reads, but it is not without hope. It is not without light. This is just a time for you to tread carefully and be very discerning. You've got this, Libras. You're going to do great. We'll see you next time.